Well, I got the jab. No, silly, not that one, stupid. Got my blood drawn. So now, after a year and 2 days, going from keto to ketovore to carnivore to low carb, high fat, all the same, to kind of sort of, I mean, obviously carnivores like meat, right? To essentially deciding that, you know what I really did is I stopped eating sugar, stopped eating grains, don't eat seed oils, and I don't eat refined foods. Everything else is pretty much on the menu, except for heavy starch items, hence the low carb, high fat. So I don't eat legumes, I don't eat rice. I don't eat, well, it's essentially grain and rice and all that. Rice is a grain. I stick to tomatoes, onions, chilies, cilantro, lettuce, chilies, I said that, I think, garlic. Typically anything you'd really find in a lot of Mexican food. I mean, I live in Mexico, I just all eat Mexican food, right? Here, though, we don't call it Mexican food, we just call it food. And normally with these sauces that they make, salsas, they make guisados, which are stews of meat and fat. And when combined with these salsas, if you think fiber and carbohydrates and vitamins and minerals that come from plant matter, then eating any Mexican stew would be a perfect meal and you could survive on it for the rest of your life. Now, even if I remove the delicious tasting salsas and the spice and just the textures and the aromas, and I just got stuck eating the meat and the fat, I would still survive for a long damn time. Well, until I'm supposed to expire. So I decided to cut my fast short. I made a choice. It wasn't like I was kind of sort of hungry. It was more like, darn it, I felt like eating. And this morning when I went down to 85 kilos. I don't need to lose more weight, man. I was 184 when I was 17 years old when I left New York State. And I was 190 upon entering the U.S. military. So I am kind of sort of where I think I should have kind of sort of have to being, right? So did hit my coffee. But you know what I'm going to do? Starting in June, July, and August, believe it or not, every day I'm going to reduce 1%. So over 90 days, the math doesn't quite work, does it? Let me see, June 30, July 31, August 31, 92 days. So I'm going to drink the last 8% on September 1st, and that'll be it. I'll see if I can. Well, I'm going to definitely wean off coffee. And I found just a nice warm, hot water with some salt in it. Kind of gives me the sense of drinking a nice hot liquid in the morning. And Dr. Salisbury said hot water is a really good thing for you anyway. So I guess I can get rid of that plant out of my life. And right now I'm thinking, ooh, will I miss it? But I know 3 months having reduced. And it's going to be weird because I have a scale that I made that weighs coffee and everything. So I'm going to have to remove 1% a day, which means I'm going to remove 3 milliliters a day of my regular coffee drinking. And since each cup of coffee costs me 21 grams, I'll be removing 5 grams of coffee. Wait, 5 grams, 20 grams. Oh, hell no, that's way too much. Sorry, 0.5 grams. No, that's still 80. What the hell? I'll get the math figured out. It'll be 1/100th of 21.21. There you go. Thank you. I did it all by myself. Look at that. So 1/4 of a gram of coffee per day for 90 days. And then, again, I'm just going to drink the last 10% on September 1st. Amy. So, I should have the results of my blood test in about anywhere between half an hour from now and tomorrow. They're going to send them to my wife via WhatsApp. And or I'm just going to go pick them up tomorrow. I'll walk over there and get them. It's about, I think it's a mile away, mile and a half, something like that. I don't know. So today, how did I break my fast? Monterey Jack cheese over 5 scrambled eggs mixed with chorizo. And on top of that, I put 4 2-ounce beef patties with a slice of American cheese on each and a big dollop of mustard on each of those, so 4 dollops of mustard. And Dr. Chafee said, you're not hungry anymore when food stops tasting good. But bloody hell, that stuff was delicious. So I did last the whole 48 hours. I am proud to say that I didn't break my fast till a little after 2 o'clock. Yay. Which technically was 49 hours, close to 50. But it doesn't matter. So I did eat the chilorio, which came afterward. But I can only eat 3 or 4 bites, and I just went, doesn't taste very good anymore. Full. And right now, I'm wonderful, but no bloat whatsoever. And I did take a little piece of my ice cream, which does have a trace of sugar. I mean, seriously, that little bit of piece. Considering I make almost 700 grams of the stuff with only 26 grams of sugar, and I took a little chunk of 700 grams. Maybe it was 10 grams, 1/70th of 26. And bugger, you're going to do the math on that. I ain't doing it. Yeah, so anyway, it was a nice little taste, good little flavor, yay. And that was it. So anyway, I will report to you guys, sorry, wrong hand, when I get my blood back. All right, we'll talk soon. Bye, guys.